Hey, lovely Leos. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your general monthly reading for the month of June. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're going to do a 4-card spread, okay? And remember that this is just a general reading. So remember to take the messages that apply, and remember if they don't apply, throw them out the window. You got to let them fly, all right? So 4-card reading, as I was saying, with clarifiers, and we are using the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot to pull those readings. And then we're going to close the reading out with 1 card from the Chakra Insight Oracle, which will hopefully relate to your reading and help you either connect you with something that will resonate, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's first set the intention that this is for the sign of Leo. So if you have Leo and it is in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so our first card, we are looking at the theme. So what is the main theme of what you could be going through for the month of June? Okay, show us the main theme for Leo. Oh my gosh. What is the main theme for Leo? Okay. Okay. This is pretty like, oh, I don't know. Okay. I spoke too soon. Also, this is pretty standard Leo energy. Anyway, you got the 9 of Cups here. So there is a theme of, honestly, things going right. Stuff becoming true, okay? Things just like really being able to open up and kind of happen for you, okay? You've got this 9 of Cups, right? So 9 of Cups is, let me see, what sign is that? It's Scorpio plus, oh God, what is that? What's the other water sign? Pisces. Oh, so this is a Scorpio plus Pisces. Okay, so this is like being like kind of, I don't want to say like the Piscean part is like very dreamy, is happy, but in a deep level. Okay, it's like a very deep level of self-satisfaction. Okay, I see that for you. I see you either like also feeling like there's a lot of things to do this month as well with this 10 of Wands. It's like there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of stuff you gotta like just take care of, and yeah. So this is kind of like where you are this month as well in terms of like where your responsibilities are. You could have a lot of things going on, a lot of things to juggle. But I see you kind of standing on business with the 7 of Wands, is making sure that you kind of protect yourself, that you don't burn out, right? That 7 of Wands is like when you've had enough, you said, okay, like this is enough. But I do think there's something like it's like a good stress, like it's a good burden, right? In some sense, right? Because you get the 10 of Wands here, like who wants a lot of burdens and responsibilities? But when the initial energy was this 9 of Cups, I feel like it's something, maybe there is something that you do for that you really put a lot of hard work in. That is a lot of work, is very burdensome, but it does make some things happen for you. You start to see some things move. But that's only due to a lot of resilience on your part and really kind of standing your ground, okay? So I see that as your main theme of what's likely happening for the month of June. So let's look at past influences. So what are some things, factors that have been going on in the past that are going to be very relevant and that are kind of following you and relevant for this month, okay? Show me past influences for Leo. Let's see, past influences for Leo. Okay. Yeah. So Leos, I'm seeing that you've got there's like routines, maybe even things, courses of study, because you got the Hierophant here, which talks about either a course of study. This is something that you're committed to. This could even be like a marriage or commitment in some way, okay? But this is definitely something that you're committed to. It could be a course of learning, an exercise routine, whatever it is. There's a routine that's but it's been a routine, something that's a routine in your life that you're studying, that you're developing, that you like are almost like feel like, okay, like, well, me and this thing, we go together now, you know, whatever that is. Like I said, if it's not a person, it could really just relate to a particular interest or whatever that you're doing, that you're perfecting, okay, or that you're learning about. I see you really sticking to that routine because this is coming up in your past. And there could be something about that that you have been spending a lot of time on, that you've been very diligently working on. You've got the Seven of Pentacles here, and you're really, Seven of Pentacles you see is like the double Gemini. What is that? Is that Gemini? That ain't Gemini, is it? That is Gemini. Okay. This is double Gemini energy, right? So that double Gemini energy is very flighty, but that double Gemini energy is very witty as well. So it has this feeling of really assessing what's been going on and seeing how it's going. It's taking a time out to be like, I've been putting a lot of time in this. Let me see, like where has this gotten me? Is this like useful for me at all? Okay. So I see you, there's something that you've really been working on. There's something about you really thinking about this process and really assessing like what worth or value that it has in your life for this month. Okay. So you really looking at that. So let's go ahead and look at your challenges. What are potential challenges for Leo for the month of June? Show me potential challenges for Leo. Got the okay. Okay. So you've got first the crowning energy here was the Three of Pentacles. So there's something about collaborating, and then there's also about like keeping balance. These are both Pentacle cards. So this is like keeping things in balance. This is, you could be challenged, okay, to really keep things in balance with like associates, people in your life that you associate with, like co-workers, friends, colleagues. Like Three of Pentacles is just about like working together with people and trying to keep the balance with that, okay? So like, for example, this would be Libra plus Gemini energy. If you really think about that, that's more of like kind of people pleasing in some way, right? It's people pleasing because you're just being so chatty, like, and it feels good. It's great. Like you're getting stuff out of it. I'm getting stuff out of it. Like we're collaborating. And we're trying to keep things in balance with this Aquarius and Libra energy, right? And so with that, they're like, yeah, this is making sense. So I'm thinking like dually from my head, but it's also like thinking like higher of my associations when it comes to that Aquarius energy. And then Libra is once again almost like, yeah, but this is good, like trying to see the good side of things, trying to like keep things in balance and weigh it out. And I think it definitely has something to do with your associations, because the Three of Cups is about having a good time, going out. These are people, this is Cancer plus Pisces energy, right? This is like going out with your friends, having a good time, going like enjoying yourself, enjoying your time with people, okay? But it's coming up in a challenge position because I feel like there's something with that this Two of Pentacles shows there's something that's not in balance with how you're operating this month when it comes to like your associations, your collaborations. Maybe you're doing a little too much. You might be hanging out a little bit too much. Maybe, and these are Pentacles, so there could be like this need for maybe you need to be saving for something, or maybe you need to be, but there's a lot of like, there could be a lot of out and not enough in. So there's something of that nature that's kind of like taking place here, okay? And that could be very challenging when it comes to going out with people and trying to keep the peace, and it could be a little bit challenging for you this month, okay? So let's look at outcome. Is there an outcome? Show me an outcome. By the end of the month, what is it looking like for our dear Leos? Show me an outcome. Whoa! We got the Ace of Pentacles. This is Libra energy. Double Libra energy. Okay, you got the Justice. So there's a new opportunity, a new very fair opportunity that comes around by the end of the month, okay? That you're really able to nurture with that Empress card, okay? So this is all about like new things popping up, like tangible things as well, right? And things are like balancing out the scales, like things like reaping what you sow, right? But it's also like making sure that there's not an excess here or deficiency in any way, but like actually doing things in a fair karmic way. This is, you get in what you put in that way, okay? And I feel like there's something that's very nurturing that comes up as a result of that, something that you could really take care of, that can grow, okay? That can grow out of this energy, out of this new opportunity that is being presented for you by the end of the month, okay? So just to sum everything up, I see the theme of you feeling like very emotionally satisfied, like there's a lot of self-satisfaction here, because perhaps there have been a lot of burdens. You've just got a lot of stuff going on, and you've just been able to like stay the course, and you've been standing on business, right? So you've been standing on business. That's what I always say with this card. I say like, this is like the double like Sagittarius card. That's like, this is like standing on business. That's what I say. But it's basically sticking up for yourself. It's being your own best advocate, okay? And not being meek, but being like a little bit more powerful in your approach to how you get things done. So I see that as being that theme for you. Though there's a lot of things to do, you're standing up for yourself, you're getting it done. And in the past, like, but it's still very relevant here. There's something about your routine, something that you've committed to that is a course of study perhaps, but there's something that you're really examining about that. You're trying to see like, okay, well, what do I need to improve on? Like, how can I tweak this? So it's just like really, it's like, I'm doing it, I'm in the middle of doing this, but like, how can I, it's like revising yourself. It's like editing your own work. If you are writing a book and it's a work in progress, go back a little bit and look back at that last chapter before you proceed to the next one, okay? So it has that energy that's attached to it, where it's like, well, where am I now, okay? All right. I'm sorry, I was getting a phone call. I was like, is it still recording? Like, I really don't know. It looks like it is though. Your challenges here have to do with friends, family, going out, like, or just like people who are around you who like, I want a little bit of Leo, let me get a little bit of Leo. There's something about that and like needing to keep that in balance, making sure that you're having reciprocal relationships, or that you're respecting your own boundaries, which I don't think will be a problem. But there's something a little bit challenging about that I see for you during this month. And I think that nearing the end of the month, there's something is going to materialize in a new opportunity where it's going to be, maybe even the law could be a contract that you sign, even because like the Justice cards also talks about the law as well, where, you know, you got to go and assign, maybe it's a new opportunity, and it really gives you a chance to really be able to nurture something, right? For something to really be able to grow, perhaps out of an opportunity or an idea that has been manifested or created through your hard work, or something that's presented to you, but it's definitely something that I think has something to do with what you've been working on. It seems like there's a lot of like personal, but in any regards, you feel happy. That's why I feel like the main theme of it is that you are very excited about a new opportunity. So let's go ahead and close this reading out with one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle. Show me one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle. Ooh, ooh. So yours is looking at your possessions. It's talking about the root chakra. So I'm going to read this card to you, and we'll see from there. Okay. Possessions. Enjoy the pleasures of balanced material life. Cultivate honor, organize, and share. It is said that we are spiritual beings living in a physical world. Part of living in the world is coming into the right relations with the material realm, while recognizing the source of all creation. While we know that money and possessions alone can't sustain our happiness, we also know that consistent denial of material needs can bring great stress into our lives. This card is a call for you to cultivate a balanced relationship with the material plane. Organize your finances, take stock of your possessions, gain an awareness of the balance of money and other physical energy coming into your life on a daily basis, and that which is going out. Are the scales of your material world balanced, or are they heavily weighted to one side? Perhaps you spend carelessly or have a tendency to gather, hoard, and collect what you do not really need. Or maybe you are denying yourself from claiming or receiving some material comforts that truly nurture and support your well-being. It is time to evaluate your possessions, to honor what is precious to you and that which matters most, and to let go of any unnecessary attachment or hold that certain items may have on you. Consider what items genuinely add value to your life and which ones are just filling up space or creating clutter, perhaps blocking what you truly desire from coming in. Now may be the time for a good spring clean, clearing a space in your life for an inflow of life's true treasures. It's not about giving away all your possessions as they are an expression of who you are. Rather, it is about letting go of the dependency, the strong need to have them to feel good or to define who they are. Give thanks for the cherished possessions that you currently have, and if you are in need for others, welcome them in, giving deep thanks for their forthcoming arrival into your life. Know that you are worthy of prosperous, balanced life. We are temporary visitors to this earthly plane, so let go of unnecessary greed for wealth and accumulation of possessions. Instead, celebrate this call to enjoy the temporary pleasures of a balanced material life. Cultivate honor and share what you have with others. All right, dear Leos, that's what I got for you. So I hope this was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. Please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. And I do offer personal readings. And if this really resonated with you and you would like a personal readings, you can find more information on how to book me and my Calendly in the description of this video or in the About section of the channel. I thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a beautiful, prosperous, and blessed month of June. Bye, Leo.